Hi everyone, it's Martin. Today I want to show you a list of books that I think you should definitely check in 2024. It has non-fiction and fiction books, so let's dive in. As you may know, I have a small kid, so I don't really watch TV anymore. I found that reading books or consuming audiobooks while I'm on the go, on the bike or in the gym is actually something I enjoy quite a lot, and I found that I can just download the audiobook after that and go through it, like take my notes and stuff. So actually last year I've read 23 books, and that's the most surprise to me, actually, probably more than you. So I did not plan for that to be 23 in 2023, besides being symbolic for the year. Actually, that's just short of 2 books a month. So without further ado, I'm gonna give you my list of top books you should definitely check in 2024. All right, so let's start with non-fiction books or business books, self-help books. These are the most that I've been reading in the last year, and there is one of them that I've read twice in the same year, which was the first time for me. So in third place, I would rank $100 Million Leads with a subtitle, How to Get Strangers to Want to Buy Your Stuff by Alex Hormozi. You can check the link of all the books in the video description. So I think it's an amazing book about marketing. It also touches a lot about sales, and essentially I would put it on second position, but I think the other book that's on second position I find even better, but I found it really extraordinary. I would still advise to read through the first book in the series. Alex Hormozi is a great author who really simplifies a lot of the concepts that he's explaining and makes it very actionable and easy to follow. All right, so on second place we have The One-Page Marketing Plan by Alan Dipp. It has the subtitle, Get New Customers, Make More Money, and Stand Out from the Crowd. I think that this book is an absolute gem. You would see after, I think if you read it, you would be able to apply marketing strategy in whatever business or side hustle you're running, and you would see how any other marketing book you read or concept or blog post fits within one of those 9 buckets of like 9 items that you would need to compile for your one-page marketing plan. I found this book a really nice read. It's like very easy to follow. It's very actionable with a lot of practical steps inside and exercises. So I definitely recommend you check it out. And on the first spot we have $100 Million Offer by Alex Hormozi. It has the subtitle, How to Make Offers So Good People Feel Stupid Saying No. I have to say that this is the only book I've read twice in the same year, just because it's so good that reading it once is like, wow, and then you have to read it again to actually start applying what's inside. I have to say it worked really well for me. I was able to apply a lot of the methodology inside, like just so many inside, like far from applying all of them. But those that I managed to do actually returned really good results. And if you think about books, it's just like $10 investment, and the upside of that is quite big. So $100 Million Offers, definitely the best book I've read in 2023. Technically it was written earlier, it just came to me then. I would definitely recommend it. That's the book to go for preparing your marketing, starting your business, starting your side hustle. I couldn't recommend it enough. All right, and now into top 3 fiction books that you should check for 2024 in my list, and that may not be all books that were written in the last year, but best thing that I could recommend to you is on third place, South of the Border, West of the Sun by Haruki Murakami. So I found it as a very beautiful story. It's a novel about a guy in Japan who runs a small business. He has a jazz cafe, jazz club, and he has a family, but then suddenly a girl from his past appears, and now he needs to make some hard choices. It's a very interesting read. It's pretty easy to go. It has some plot twists, of course. It's Murakami, and it has a very nice storyline. It's probably not my favorite Murakami book, but it's the best, I would say, for 2024. On the second place, Storyworthy by Matthew Dix. It has the subtitle, Engage, Teach, Persuade, and Change Your Life Through the Power of Storytelling. Okay, it's not maybe exactly fiction book, because it's actually his own life, and it has a lot of teachings around how you can tell a better story. So I would say It's not a fiction book technically, but it's not a self-help book, it's not a business book really. It's a very interesting read. It's full of interesting stories that the author himself tells and relates to other stories around. It helps you build a better story, it helps you build better script. So I would definitely recommend Storyworthy. And first place for best fiction book in 2024 to me is The Final Empire by Brandon Sanderson. This book is amazing. If you like Game of Thrones, if you like, it's kind of like The Hobbit and Game of Thrones, it has that vibe, but it's in a little bit more modern age and it's just full of plot twists. It's a series of books and I read all of them last year because it's just so good. Yeah, The Final Empire is the first of the series. I think probably I like the third one the most. I think I like the third book the most of the series, The Hero of Ages, but if you have to start the series, definitely have to start from the first, The Final Empire by Brandon Sanderson. It's may not be very recent book. If you've checked it already and you liked it and you like something else in that genre, let me know in the comments what that would be. If you want to see the full list of books I've read last year and a little bit more expanded review of each of them, or maybe some of the top books, just drop a line, tell me more about the books, and I'll do a video about that. Alright, thank you very much for tuning in. Make sure to check this video if you're interested in running side hustles, and I'll talk to you in the next one.